Alright everybody, so today's going to be like a 2-in-1 video. First part of the video is going to be showing you how to install a Z Automotive Tazer. This process is going to be the same from 2011 to 2018 Charger and Chrysler models. Second part is going to be showing you how to do a cluster swap from the 2011 through 14 Chrysler 300 to the 2015 Plus. One thing I will add, you guys probably want to keep track of your mileage, just because the mileage on this one is going to be different. Unless you take it to a programmer, then they could change that for you. We're gonna have to cut these little plastic pieces down because they won't fit in your 11 through 14 Chrysler. I'm just gonna be using some tin snips to cut mines. Just like that. All right, I think that should be enough clearance. These will be the only tools we're using for the swap. You're gonna need plastic panel remover tools. I'm using a little ratchet with an 8mm. I think it's an 8mm. If it's not, I'll add the correct size. Or instead of the ratchet, you could also use a crosshead screwdriver for 6 screws, 2 on the side for this kicker panel, and then 4 for the cluster itself. You're gonna plug this Taser right out the box up into your OBD2 port. Port is going to be right here. So we have the engine in the run position. So pretty much you guys are going to be scrolling through the menu by hitting the back and cancel button at the same time. Hit it again. When you guys are looking for is Mary right there. So once you see Mary, you're going to hit your back and your cruise control. So we hit those 2 buttons and you see it's marrying. We're gonna wait until it's done marrying. Now we hit the reboot button and we're waiting for the reboot to completely finish. Now that we have that Taser stuff taken care of, we're gonna start by removing this side piece. This piece, it'll pop straight up. Just like that. So 1 screw right here, 1 screw right here, and it's actually a 7mm. Once those 2 screws are removed, this panel should just pull right out. So you're gonna grab it from underneath, pull it straight towards you, just like that. Same thing on this side. So we're also gonna lower this steering wheel out the way. Mine has the knob right here. Next we'll be removing these trim pieces right here on either side. That. Walk it over. Just walk it over. And just like that. Next, to remove this piece, we're gonna just grab it from underneath, pull it towards yourself. It'll pop out pretty smoothly, and it'll expose the 2 bottom screws for the cluster right there. Next, this top piece, we can reach back here. And same thing, it's just clipped in, has 3 clips, the same pressing clips we've been seeing. So go ahead and pull that towards yourself. So for some reason these screws are a different size. I had to use a 1/4 inch socket. If you use millimeter, it would have to be a 6.5. So go ahead and pop those out. Take out that last screw. So this cluster should be free now. Just go ahead and pull it towards yourself. And there will be 1 clip that we have to take off. Push in on that brown tab right there. Pull it straight out. So now, kind of get this staged up. We'll get that brown clip. Back. So now let's get this set up. Some guides right there that'll guide it. Make sure all the holes are lined up. Let's get this screwed in. Cluster is in. Now we're just gonna be doing everything in reverse order. So start by seeing if this fits, because we needed to trim those pieces to make this fit. So let's start with that, see if we gotta trim any more. So I was running into some clearance issues, so I cut these down some more right now, press it in, and now it's sitting flush on both sides. to place. I'm gonna use the steering wheel to kind of hold it up, get everything lined up as best you can, and then just push straight in, just like that. There we go. Awesome. Side note, if you got a dash cam wire right now is the perfect time to tuck it in if you've been putting that off. Next up, we're gonna grab this bottom piece, and then we're gonna start clipping it in, clipping that in, and then working our way over to this side, making sure those clips lined up. Now we have these screws on the side. Now this last piece, you want to make sure it goes under that felt lining, and then we're gonna line in all these clips and just push it in, and now boom, we're all good. Let's go ahead, put it in the run position. To enable cluster swap mode, we're gonna hit the cancel and the traction control button at the same time. I had to try it a couple times hitting this cancel and the traction control at the same time. I pushed and held it, and then it was finally able to get working. So one quick important one. So under the performance menu, we're gonna hit back cruise control to enter it. You scroll down, scroll cluster swap. So what this will do is, if you have a cluster swap, it'll let you know the shift. It'll tell you when to shift pretty much. So if you have paddles and you're running this cluster swap, it's gonna have a shift light pretty much. So I'm gonna do a full reboot. One quick thing about this cluster: the new steering wheels, they have an OK button, and the 11 through 14 steering wheels, there's no OK button. So your OK button becomes the right arrow plus the plus on the cruise control. So if you can see in the dash right there, it says press OK to enter screen setup. I'm gonna hit the right plus and the plus. It says I entered it. All right, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for the Chrysler 300 cluster swap video. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and like and subscribe. Stay tuned. We are gonna be doing some just some minor tweaks and stuff like that. We are changing the headlights to the V-line headlights. We're gonna be working on that right now. So yeah, just stay tuned for more Chrysler 300 content. If I can help you guys out, you know, that's worth it to me. So yep, have a blessed day and stay safe.